What makes them so good?
They can really score the ball really quickly. They have a lot of shooters, probably at all positions, and they really play hard. Maddie Williams, she plays hard for 40 minutes, so I think that's part of their what makes them really good.
Is there a positive takeaway to seeing you guys win in Florida when you only made one basket in the game? And I know obviously maybe you were a little disappointed in the way you shot, but I would have to assume that there's a pretty big plus there in knowing that you don't have to necessarily be at your best offensively. And
Yeah,
you guys have that caliber of a team.
yeah, that was a really good win for us. We really stepped up our defense and really pulled out a great win for our squad. And I was just really proud of my team, the way we played, in the fourth quarter, third quarter, how we really locked down defense, and that's really all it was.
Matchup wise, you're going to post up against this point guard. You're bigger than him.
Yeah, that's rare.
I was gonna say that's pretty rare. Maybe the one other game this year.
Yeah, we'll see. We work on, posting up in practice, our guards, we'll see.
I'm teasing. Of course,
Yeah.
At the same time, I asked her. They do have a bunch of players in that 6 foot range, so I guess they're interchangeable. Is that what you see when you watch them?
Yeah, they're definitely interchangeable. All the guards play 1 through 4 probably, and so we just have to, match up. We can play hard. Size doesn't really matter. Just play hard.
I don't know if you noticed this, but there is one game. There's a comparative game, Robert Morris, and the margin of victory was basically the same. I think you beat him by 29. I think they beat him by 30. Is there anything you can pull from that?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll probably watch film on that today in the next couple of days and see what we can do in this next coming game that we did in the last game.
You think it's obviously if you look at it statistically, they're averaging 87 a game. You guys have the best scoring defense. You'd probably want to keep this game in probably the 60s, or would be your best chance, don't you think?
Yeah. It's all about defense, getting stops, and taking care of the ball so they're not able to get out in transition and run and score a lot of points.
Is there a level of excitement just to start Big 12 play? You're obviously plenty familiar with the league, but any difference in it? I mean, I know you want to win them all, obviously, but I'm sure the fact that you get to play some bigger name and ranked teams obviously adds a little bit of excitement to this.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm excited to get going. I think it's going to be a great year for us. We have girls that, can really play hard on defense and offense, starters and off the bench. So I think we have a really good team this year, and I'm excited to get going.
Kind of piggybacking off what he was asking Dawn with the assist to turnover stat. As a point guard, you obviously have a lot to say in that. What does that mean to you, and how do you continue that? I mean, how do you carry that going forward into conference play?
Yeah, that's great. I didn't even know about that stat. That shows that we're really taking care of the ball and really, making good passes and knocking down open shots.
You got 9 of the 12 Big 12 teams in the top 75 in the net, and 6 of those are in the top 50. And you're getting, 3 of them right off the bat? So it's going to be a pretty big challenge for you. Yeah. You ready for it?
Yeah, definitely. We're ready.
What did you take away from West Palm, the 2 games that you played down there? What ways do you think your team grew?
I think it was all about resiliency. We were down in the first half, and, we didn't let that hamper us, and we just kept playing hard, and we knew that we could come back and, make the game close in the end, and we were able to pull it out. That was really good in the first Georgia game. And then the second game, I think we really came out strong and, kind of slowed down in the middle of the game, but we picked it back up in the end and did what we were supposed to do.
How do you get through those lapses? I know this has kind of been a multi-year thing where you get off to a good start, and maybe the second quarter would be, a little bit of a struggle, and then you build back or whatever, and then finish strong. How do you even that out through a full 4-quarter game?
I think it just takes a little bit of time and, understanding that just you need to continue to do what we did in the beginning of the game and just be able to continue that throughout the whole game. The game is up and down. It's a game of runs, and so other teams are gonna have their runs. We're gonna have our runs, and so it's just all about sticking to our principles and what we've practiced throughout practice.
What do you think is going to be the key on Saturday for West Virginia to beat Oklahoma?
Get stops and take care of the ball.